Okay, so we will cancel that feature, which is in the PDF reader software. I will provide here a solution. You go into the layers panel of the document, layers, and you will create a new layer. And I will name it "Do not go on next page," something like that. And I'll put it between the two existing layers of the document. We go into the A-master, so in the Pages panel, where is it? Pages panel, we go into the A-master, you double-click on the A-master, and we'll put something on that layer, named "Do not go on next page." We'll put something, and of course it will go onto every page of the document which uses the A-master. Okay, you're working on the A-master, and you go grab the graphic tool here, rectangle frame tool, and you draw on all of the page, you draw a rectangle like that. In the window, in the buttons and forms panel, you will transform that rectangle into a button, but first there's no background color or stroke color to that rectangle. It's not visible, in fact, in the output. It is totally transparent. So do not put any color on the fill or stroke, and transform that button, that rectangle into a button like that. I will name it large rectangle 1. So it is selected with the black arrow tool. You go into Edit, Copy, or Ctrl-C on the PC, of course. And then you go once again into the Edit menu and you ask for Paste in Place. So you have another copy of that button at the same place, and it's named Large Rectangle 2. So let's check into the Layers panel. Let's expand the layer here with the little triangle. And this is what you have. You have two rectangles. The number 2. Okay, good. It's then number 2. So let's go to number 1. Just select the number 1 rectangle with the little square here. So you see that the little square is highlighted. That's the only way to select that rectangle, which is underneath the newer one. And then we'll add an action onto it. Show hide buttons and forms. So when you click on it, on release or tap, but what it means, it's a click on the screen. Show hide buttons and forms, and that rectangle number 1 will make itself disappear, and it will show the other one. So you have that for rectangle number 1. When you click on it, it makes itself disappear from the screen, and the other one will comes. We'll select now the other rectangle, the number 2. With the little square in the layers panel, you select rectangle number 2. You will add an action, show hide buttons and forms, and rectangle number 2 will make itself disappear, like that, and will show the other one. So that's a loop. That's kind of a loop. When you click on one rectangle, it disappears and the other one comes. When you click on the next one, it disappears and the other one comes. So they are working in loop. That will cancel the functionality which is included in the Acrobat PDF reader. When you click anywhere on the page, it goes onto next page, and by putting those two large rectangles onto the InDesign documents, it should cancel the functionality. It's the only way. So we'll try it. We'll export. We'll save the document now and export once again. So go to File, Save As, and name the InDesign document with a new name, and try to export. File, Export in, of course, PDF, interactive PDF. Ask for open in full screen mode, of course. Export. This is it, okay. Go into full screen mode. And now, when I click anywhere on the page, it do not go on the next page. We cancelled that PDF reader functionality just by adding two large buttons working together in InDesign. When I click on the yellow button, it works. No problems, the text comes. It means in order to go to the next page, we have to add some buttons, but that will be later.